What is up, wrestling fans? This is Kayfabe Chronicles, and I am your host, JP. Well, sadly, I will not be in the studio this Sunday at 8 p.m. Central Time. Of course, when you are watching this right now, I am at a work meeting, so I've recorded this a little bit earlier. It's pretty much going to be what the discussion for this week's live stream was going to be anyway. So, we're going to talk about Survivor Series and how I feel it's kind of gotten a little stale over the past couple years, and it all starts right now. Hello, 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 and welcome to Kayfabe Chronicles. I am your host, JP. Now, normally this would be a live stream, so I would partake for you guys to respond to my craziness in the chat room to the left-hand side, but sadly, this is pre-recorded. No one is watching it at this moment. But yes, if you guys haven't done so already, please make sure to crush that like button, hit subscribe, and click the bell notification for when we do post videos. We usually do post videos every single Sunday night at 8 p.m. Central Time, except for pay-per-views, where we will always go on after the event to discuss it. So yes, Survivor Series, one of my all-time favorite events. I'm a huge fan of Survivor Series, have been since I was a little kid. I've watched every single one of them. I own most of them. To me, Survivor Series used to be actually my favorite event of the year, even ahead of Royal Rumble and WrestleMania, just due to the fact that I loved the concept of the whole 4-on-4, like, just good guys versus bad guys fighting, like no reason at all, like no brand split, no brand supremacy, no champion versus champion. It was essentially just 4 good guys versus 4 bad guys. They fight, sole surviving team move, like wins. Next match, same thing. Like the entire card was always that. It wasn't really until 1991 where it was The Undertaker versus Hulk Hogan for the championship, and then after that, they started kind of incorporating title matches and stuff like that. And just the past couple years, it's really not even Survivor Series. Like, they have, like, the one Survivor Series match, and even then, it's just, like it's the whole, like Raw versus SmackDown. Winner gets supremacy. And then that lasts for, like, a week. Like, nobody cares. Like, the path... Like, last year, I really liked leading into Survivor Series, how they had, like SmackDown attacking Raw and Raw attacking SmackDown leading into the event. It was great. It's like, oh, yeah, I was actually invested in that match. And then the match happened, and that was it. Like, nothing really happened after that, and it just didn't make any freaking sense whatsoever. It was just very frustrating, very upsetting. Overall, though, like, I do understand why they're kind of doing it, because like, there is the brand split, so they do have to have them fight one another to keep it interesting. I get it. I just feel like this should be the one time of the year where they just say, screw it, and go back to how it used to be. Said Survivor Series 1990, Visionaries versus the Vipers. Awesome match. So yeah, so far, a couple matches have been announced. So we got the World Champions fighting each other. We got Brock Lesnar taking on AJ Styles. Last year, one of the best matches, in my opinion. This match actually really surprised the living crap out of me. Not gonna lie, I'm actually excited for this one. This one makes a lot of sense to see it again because it was so good. Like, everybody just lost their mind this past weekend when Brock Lesnar won the Universal title. I didn't watch Crown Jewel. I don't know how the match went. All I know is he has the belt now, and that's it. We'll learn more on Monday Night Raw in regards to it. And everyone's like, oh, here we go, champion. Then we're not going to see any whatever. This match itself, though, I loved it last year. It was one of Brock Lesnar's best matches. AJ Styles can wrestle anyone, and it's going to look good. Is it going to repeat itself? Maybe. And I think AJ might even win. Who knows, depending how they build this. But I'm looking forward to this one. This one actually looks pretty good to me. But echoing that, we also got the women's champions. We got Ronda Rousey fighting Becky. Last year it was Charlotte versus Alexa. That match was utter garbage. I did not like it. Maybe when I first saw it, I enjoyed it. I'd have to watch my review on that, but when I rewatched it again recently, I just didn't. I don't know, something wasn't right. A lot of people are looking forward to the internet exploding when Becky loses, apparently. I don't think Becky's going to lose, but I don't think she's going to win. I think that this one's going to end evenly. It will still make Becky look strong. It'll still make Ronda look strong. Their styles are similar. It's going to be interesting. It does hold interest to me. I'm digging Ronda Rousey. I'm digging Becky. Becky's been one of my favorites for a long time, but yeah. And then the other match that has been announced actually, before we get to that, completely forgot. Hey, remember when this was a thing? Remember when they tried to drill in our heads the entire Four Horsewomen versus the Four Horsewomen thing? I really would have dug that storyline. And as much in my heart that I wanted to happen, as soon as Becky turned on Charlotte, you knew it wasn't going to happen. But just leaving this out there, WWE. Just leaving this here. Maybe it'll happen one day, considering that the other two Four Horsewomen of MMA have made their way into the NXT lineup now. Just putting this out there. Still hope for the future. Still hope. Maybe it will happen with the whole Becky Ronda thing. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, now I'm thinking. Now the wheels are turning. Yeah. Becky's going to hate on Ronda. She's going to team up with Charlotte again. Oh, yeah. Okay, cool. Just putting this out there. I want to see this. I want to see the Four Women versus the Four Women. And, of course, the other match that has been announced so far, and I'm really looking forward to this, Shin versus AJ. Sorry. Shin versus Seth. Jeez, we already saw Shinsuke versus AJ. Shin versus Seth has a lot of potential. I'm really digging Seth as the Intercontinental Champion. I really hope that he defends it a lot more. It's going to be good. Their styles really work well with each other. I'm glad Shinsuke's getting some TV time. It's been a while. Good. See, that's the thing is, I like the matches that they're doing. It's just, it shouldn't be a Survivor Series. It should be at, another event. Just pick a random other event where the champions fight each other, and I'd be all for it. It's just Survivor Series wasn't this. Survivor Series, to me, is this. Bring back that. Bring back this. Bring back the 4-on-4. Bring back the Goofy Team, maybe. Bring back the Dream Team. Bring back the 4x4s. Bring back Rowdy's Rowdies. Bring back the Hulkamaniacs. Bring back all that stuff. Granted, you really can't do that because a lot of those wrestlers are either retired or passed away. But still, this is the format of Survivor Series that I remember. This is the format that I dug. I just love because the event didn't need to make any sense. Like I said, just good guys versus bad guys. That was it. That's all you needed. This whole brand versus brand, they could do it at any other event and it would still hold water to me. But Survivor Series, bring it back. All right, that is all I got. Are you guys excited for this year's Survivor Series? Excited for the same thing again? Let me know in the comment section below. Like I said, as always, if you guys like what you saw, make sure to crush that like button, hit subscribe, and click the bell notification for whenever we go live. We should go live at 8 p.m. Central Time on Sunday nights. Except for pay-per-view nights, where, of course, we will always go on after the event. And every so often, I just post random stuff, depending on how I'm feeling. All right, as always, this is JP from Kayfabe Chronicles, and I will see you guys next time.